How's it going, everybody? This is Top Drive. I hope you're having a great day, and welcome to my first video of 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. It's another great year full of great surprises, great things, and also more extreme food challenges from yours truly. And for my first one this year, I went to a place called Jimmy John's to try to take down a sandwich that is so popular, it literally has its own section on the menu. It is called the Gargantuan sandwich. I have an entire 16-inch foot long right here, and I'm going to see how fast I can take the whole thing down. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jimmy John's Gargantuan Challenge. Now, Jimmy John's is a top competitor to Jersey Mike's and Subway, along with Firehouse Subs, which I haven't tried yet, but will eventually at some point. They, of course, serve a lot of good hot and cold sandwiches, wraps, and a whole bunch of other good items. However, there's really only a couple of Jimmy John's here in the state of New Jersey. The one I went to in Secaucus, it was pretty much connected to a Dunkin' Donuts there, but either way though, it was there. And so obviously, I was thinking of doing another particular challenge from Jimmy John's in regards to a few other sandwiches, but then I came across this beauty, the Gargantuan sandwich, and this thing is massive for its size. I mean, it doesn't look like it just based on your own eyes, but obviously it looks like it if you really don't usually eat that big, obviously. And so I've seen so many people try to do this as a challenge, obviously, and I felt like that it was only my turn to do that. Now, this actually comes with 5 meats. I actually only have 2 in there because 3 of them, the ham, salami, and capicola, have pork in it, and if you know me, I don't eat pork, so I had those removed. I just have the turkey and the roast beef in there. However, I do have all the other items in there. You have the cheese, which is the provolone, I think, then the lettuce, tomatoes, probably some onions in there, mayo, olive oil, and vinegar, all connected to a 16-inch foot-long sub. Now, obviously, you could also go with an 8-inch if you want to make it a little bit easier, but me, being the big guy, obviously, you knew I was going to go for the big one. So obviously, I went with the full 16-inch one, just so that way I can give myself a real challenge for this one. So hoping to start out the new year right and in a big way. I have the Gargantuan right here, along with a plate and a few napkins just in case things get a little bit messy. And just in case I do need it, I have with me my old friend, a Coca-Cola Cherry. Now, as far as I know, I don't think Coke products are usually the top soda brand that's served at Jimmy John's, but I do have it with me. Hopefully I won't have to use it that much, but it is one really big sandwich right here, so I'm going to use it as sparingly as I possibly can. And finally, I have a stopwatch on my computer so you all can see how fast I can take down the Gargantuan from Jimmy John's. And so without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, now they didn't cut up the sub before they put it in tinfoil, so I went ahead and cut it in halves here so that way I can try to make it a little bit easier here. Obviously, I'm going to see if I can try to get it done in under 10 minutes. I don't know if I can do that, obviously, but again, the main goal is still to finish the whole thing, so that's exactly what we're going to do here. Starting out 2026 with a big one. It is the Jimmy John's Gargantuan Sandwich Challenge. This is going to be an interesting one, folks, so let's get right into it. This challenge starts in 3, 2, 1. And here we go. We're going to start out here with half number 1. This is a big one, folks. This thing is massive, but it tastes real good. I'm enjoying it so far. Looks like it's barely hanging on by the seams here. My goodness. Finishing up with half number one. Alright, here's half number two, and this looks like it's even bigger. So big you can barely even fit it all in one sandwich. Gonna be tight, but I think we can do it. Let's see if we can get it done under 10. Alright, last bite of the Gargantuan. Let's finish this. Alright, we did it! Alright folks, that was the Jimmy John's Gargantuan Challenge. That was one big sandwich there full of meats, veggies, and a whole bunch of other stuff on one 16-inch foot long loaf of bread. But let me tell you what, it tasted absolutely delicious. I really enjoyed that sub, especially for my first time trying Jimmy John's. And like I said before, I wanted to see if I could get it done under 10 minutes, and guess what? We did just that. We did it in a time of 9 minutes and 30 seconds, so mission accomplished. So yeah, I really don't know how it would have exactly tasted if it had the ham, capicola, and the salami on that thing. I mean, it probably would have made it even more bigger and probably a little bit messier than it was, but hey, it probably would have taken me a little bit longer to be able to complete it as well. But either way though, even with just the turkey and the roast beef, the way that they were able to even stuff all that in there, I mean, it looked like it was barely even hanging on by the seams. That's exactly how massive this sandwich was. But you know what? We still managed to bring it all down like the big guy that I am. And so obviously I'm glad that we were able to do that. So my first time trying Jimmy John's, can't wait to try some of their other subs. And if you think you're dangerous enough to do it, then hey, I encourage you to go get the Gargantuan and try to bring the whole thing down by yourself. I promise you, good chance that your stomach may not like you later. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I got a lot of very exciting content on the way for 2026, so if you'd like to see all that and more, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. Comment below for future suggestions for my videos, whether it's blogs, projects, and challenges, you name it, leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me on my social media, all the links are in the description below. That's gonna do it for my first video of the new year. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're all enjoying the great start to your 2026. This is going to be very fun, and I have a lot of fun content on the way, so I'm looking forward to bringing you along with me for the ride. And as always, I hope to see all of you again for another video very soon. So long, everyone.